they shot down the 737-800. They belong to the Ukrainians, killing like 176 people. And that is another evidence of how the interaction in between the technology and humans over and over and over continue to happen. For example, Mr. POTUS Trump putting a missile on the head of Zulami, I think it's pronounced that way. The crash of the NTSB just put out the result of their investigation. Is not complete, but they have a good idea of what happened on the Atlas crash in Houston. The MAX, the grounding of the MAX. I mean, all these problems, every single case of it, from the shutdown of the airliner, from the use of drones attacking people. I mean, every single instance, from weather events and so on, is because we have not learned to interact with machines, people. Our body is not designed to get conditioned so bad that we cannot analyze. The human body is designed to rationalize, to protect itself. Rationalization is a safety mechanism to protect ourselves. It's not my fault, so because of that, it's not my fault. So I'm protected, it's not my fault, it's somebody else's fault. So that translates from using toilet paper to killing 176 people. Is our brains are not analyzing, they are following. Our brains are designed to follow, and we are following signals not designed to the human beings, to humanity. You have to have tremendous amount of training, and you have to have tremendous amount of discipline to survive with machines, the machines that we create, because the person creating the machine is a lot more advanced than the operator of that machine. And I don't care how much engineering you put in that machine, bottom line, the human operating the machine, eventually he or her are going to rationalize. And that is what I'm trying to talk about today. How to fix it. Well, in the past, I really believe that we can fix it with training. And the more I analyze the situation, the more I understand that it's impossible to fix it with training. So, how can we fix it? Very simple. Take the human out of the machine. If we take the human out of the machine, I think the Elon guy and Jeff Bezos and all these guys, they actually have analyzed that situation and probably have come out with the same conclusion that I have arrived. Is a man and machine haven't evolved together. So the smart human must create a machine that does not interact with the human. And that brings a lot of big questions. Because now we have to have an intelligent machine that thinks. So we are going to create a machine that thinks creating a different entity. People, think about that. Think about the consequences of that. Now, how to fix that intelligence or machine intelligence? They had a name for it, but I don't want to say it. What can happen? What can this machine will do? Well, I have no idea. Anyway, we're living in very interesting times, and we got all kind of weather. And look at this. This is a typical example of what I'm talking about. Humans and machine. Look at that truck up there in the middle. Look at that. It's just like this demolished. They just machines killing humans, and the reason is we cannot learn to behave like a machine. It's impossible, and we cannot analyze the human body. And a super intelligent, educated human can, but the vast majority, like in this case, look at this guy right here. He is just driving a machine. He can care less, and I'm out here talking and analyzing. Well, why is coming over? Well, I have no idea, you know. So it's just machine and humans cannot get along. The human is not designed to operate a machine at a level that the engineer who builds the machine. What I'm trying to say. Now, if you train yourself, you can. For example, I train myself to film, to put a telephone right here on top of the dash, and I'm talking, but my senses are completely right now on to my number one goal, that is operating a machine. Everything else comes second, and you can train yourself to that level, to the level of operating any machine, and it is lethal on aviation. Aviation is where it's more lethal. You press the wrong button, and in this case, the Atlas, the crash in Houston, they're on the way to Bush International. It's just a simple mistake. They touch a button and this button was a go around button, and the go around button will apply full power to the engines and start making a climb. So now all you have to do is disengage the autopilot, disengage the auto throttler, and guess what? The problem is over. Now you can hand fly the machine and reset the entire cockpit, the entire landing system again, or flight management system. And they failed to do that. And they have one pilot pushing the controls and one pilot pulling on the control. So that put an effect of a split elevator input. So one half of the elevator is pushing and the other one is pulling. I mean, it's insane. And it is all about conditioning. Human reflexes, conditioned reflexes. When you were born, they condition you to be a you will defend it. If they condition you to be a Roman Catholic, you will defend it. If they condition you to be a Muslim, Buddhist, whatever, you will defend it. And it is the same thing. People is to control the masses, and people kill each other for that. That will never be fixed because it's built within us. So from religion, from way of thinking, people actually think the humans have some good in them. Let me tell you, there is some humans, they have nothing good in them, and we conditioned to believe that yes, they can be fixed. No, they cannot. They cannot be fixed. So that is what happened with the jetliner, the Iranians. put a guy at any charge or behind the missile, and he's conditioned to see a threat, and he's afraid, and he did not analyze, he rationalized, oh, something's coming through me, and I press the button and kill 176 people for no reason.